Hello friends, in today's video, we are going to compare Vivo V25 Pro versus Oppo Reno 8 Pro, with full specifications like display, design, performance, Antutu benchmarks, and price. And are going to know which is the best smartphone for you. So friends, please watch the entire video and let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Let's start with a display comparison. In a comparison of screen size, Vivo V25 Pro has a 6.56 inches screen, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro has a 6.7 inches screen. If you look at the display type, Vivo V25 Pro comes with an Amoled display, and the Oppo Reno 8 Pro also comes with an Amoled display. Vivo V25 Pro has a resolution of 1080 by 2376 pixels, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro has a resolution of 1080 by 2412 pixels. Vivo V25 Pro has a 398 pixels density, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro has 394 pixels. In the aspect ratio, Vivo V25 Pro comes with a 19.8:9 ratio, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro comes with a 20:9 ratio. In a comparison of screen-to-body ratio, Vivo V25 Pro has 88.96%, and Oppo Reno 8 Pro has 90.3%. In a refresh rate comparison, Vivo V25 Pro supports up to 120Hz high refresh rate, and the Oppo Reno 8 Pro also supports up to 120Hz higher refresh rate. Vivo V25 Pro comes with short sensation display protection, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro comes with Gorilla Glass 5 protection. Friends, let's make a design comparison between these two phones. Looking at these two phones' physical height, Vivo V25 Pro has 158.9mm, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro has 161.2mm. Vivo V25 Pro has 73.5mm in the width, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro has 74.2mm width. Vivo V25 Pro has 8.6mm in the thickness, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro has 7.3mm thickness. Looking at these two phones' weight, Vivo V25 Pro has 190 grams, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro has 183 grams. If you look at the colors of these two phones, Vivo V25 Pro comes with two different colors, and the Oppo Reno 8 Pro also comes with two different colors. Friends, now let us compare about the camera and its features. Vivo V25 Pro has a triple camera setup, including a 64 megapixels primary lens with OIS support, an 8 megapixels ultra-wide lens, and a 2 megapixels macro lens. Oppo Reno 8 Pro also has triple camera setup, with a 50 megapixels main camera, an 8 megapixels ultra-wide camera, and a 2 megapixels macro camera. If you look at the video resolution of these phones, Vivo V25 Pro supports up to 4K resolution at 30 fps, and the Oppo Reno 8 Pro also supports up to 4K resolution at 30 fps. In a comparison of front camera, Vivo V25 Pro comes with a 32 megapixel selfie camera, with a 4K video resolution at 30 fps. And the Oppo Reno 8 Pro also comes with a 32 megapixel selfie camera, with a full HD video resolution at 30 fps. Now let's compare the hardware between these two phones. Looking at the processor of both phones, Vivo V25 Pro powered by a MediaTek Dimensity 1300 chipset, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro powered by a MediaTek Dimensity 8100 chipset. In a CPU comparison, Vivo V25 Pro supports up to octa-core 3.0 GHz clock speed, whereas the Oppo Reno 8 Pro supports up to octa-core 2.85 GHz clock speed. In the GPU comparison, Vivo V25 Pro comes with a Mali G77 GPU, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro comes with a Mali G610 GPU. Let's compare the operating system. Vivo V25 Pro comes with a Funtouch OS based Android 12 operating system, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro comes with a Color OS based Android 12 operating system. Friends, let's compare the storage between these two phones. Vivo V25 Pro comes with two variants, 8GB RAM with 128GB storage, and 12GB RAM with 256GB storage, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro comes in a single variant, 12GB RAM with 256GB storage. Both these phones does not comes with the memory card slot. Friends, let's check out the battery between these two phones. The battery capacity in Vivo V25 Pro has 4830 mAh, and in the Oppo Reno 8 Pro has 4500 mAh. Vivo V25 Pro supports 66 watts fast charge, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro supports 80 watts fast charge. Now let's compare the rest of the connectivity and features in these phones. Both these phones comes with an USB Type-C port. Both these phones doesn't have a 3.5mm audio jack. Both these phones comes with a NFC support. The IR blaster is not even available on these two phones. Both these phones supports 5G network. Both these phones comes with an under-display fingerprint sensor. Vivo V25 Pro has a Bluetooth 5.2 version, while the Oppo Reno 8 Pro has a Bluetooth 5.3 version. Friends, let's take a look on the benchmark score of these two phones. In an Antutu benchmark score comparison, Vivo V25 Pro has scored 686,160, while Oppo Reno 8 Pro has scored 718,351. Now let's compare price. If you look at the Vivo V25 Pro, the 8GB 128GB variant is priced at 35,999 rupees, and 12GB 256GB variant is priced at 39,999 rupees. Oppo Reno 8 Pro, the 12GB 256GB variant is priced at 45,999 rupees. Friends, please like this video and subscribe my channel for more smartphone comparison videos.